can you hear me now? Hello? I can't hear you guys for some reason. Give us a moment, chat. Wait one moment, please. Hold on. Sorry, just not good difficulties. I can't hear the others with me. Okay, now I can hear you guys. Wait, now I can't. God damn it, what's going on here? Wait. Sorry, hold on. This is not supposed to... Mike? Yes, it's the Yeti. Anyways, I hope everyone in the chat is doing alright today.
Foreman.
Testing. Can I hear you guys? Okay, I can't hear you for some reason. What's going on here? Testing. No. So sorry, everyone. Hey, SRG5, sorry, we're just trying to figure out why this is not working. Why I can't hear everyone. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Okay, why can't I hear you guys? Yeah, I'm checking the settings. Testing. Oh, is it working?
How?
There we go. I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that, everyone.
Oh, you're alive.
Yes, I don't... Yeah, I switched it to my head. It has speakers selected, so I switched it to my headphones. Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, welcome back, everyone. This is Shade Streams. I'm here with Sin, Tophat, and Please Stones. Let me just write their names down.
Hey,
I am here.
and
I have a
am
sword.
going to probably play Ultra Kill in the background
Nice.
and be terrible because I suck at the game. I got stuck on Cerberus for like 3 hours before I finally killed him.
Sheesh.
Just to let everyone know in the chat, I have jury duty tomorrow. I gotta wake up early for that, so we're probably not gonna go as long as we as the other one. So like, if we get to the point where like the trial's about to start, we're just gonna cut it off there.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll save the dramatic bits for next week.
Right. I mean, it's already dramatic. Sakura's dead. I don't think
True.
someone killed her. I think she offed herself. That's my theory, but let's figure that out.
How did you kill me?
There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and
What is wrong with you?
these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? Jury duty? Yeah, jury duty.
Make sure you pay attention to every detail in the case.
Well, they might even select me. That's the thing.
Oh,
So this is my...
damn.
Yeah, because the thing is, like,
Yeah,
they only...
justice system's weird like that.
Yeah, they gotta call. They ask a couple people to come over. They do like a questionnaire, and then like they select a couple people to actually be on the jury.
Wow.
Yeah. So this must have originally been a bottle. That shot's on the floor. Huh? There's something else on the ground. Oh, ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Kuma figure. And it.
Money.
This. Good theory. Oh, thank you. It looks like some sort of wrapper. Oh, that's... Do you recognize it, Hina? Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out that genocide jacket attacked me, right? So, after we left in his office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help calm her down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get in the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure no one else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much? But I wanted to tell her to take a chance and try one herself. That's why I gave it to her. Now, you know. Look at that candy wrapper.
Andy.
Huh? The locker's open, and there on the inside, it's a handprint?
Why?
What's a handprint doing here?
It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left the handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker, and they left behind a little extra.
So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locker room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group? Oh yeah, the door to this place was locked initially.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility.
Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right?
Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden until after we opened the door.
Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean?
I just found a secret.
Oh, really?
Secrets?
I found one of the soul orbs.
Nice.
I wasn't even meaning to.
The same shelf full of magazines. There's all different types of magazines here. There's a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain.
Bloodstained, Curse of the Night?
No. There's a bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make much sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Yeah, truth bullet sectioned. Alright.
So I finally figured out how I'm going. So I finally figured out how I'm going to do that drawing
Really?
of you and me in that kind of pose. Your character is going to be either one looking determined to find the answers, while mine is pointing.
Okay.
Similar to how our dynamic is in these playthroughs, since I give you the answers and point out things.
Right. Let's see. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of a room.
So,
It looks like a protein drink that's empty.
Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein, and she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
wrong.
Protein! I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you.
I know. Still, this protein can. It's got a label that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all sorts of health stuff, so she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
That's strange.
Huh? What is?
Hey,
If you see what's scattered around the can,
Shards of light blue glass. There must be parts of the windows that broke to get inside.
correct.
they aren't scattered around the can. They're also underneath it.
Why does that matter?
So,
I can't say for sure, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on.
An important clue? I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how to see how. Hold on. The chair was shoved against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence of any kind of string or mechanism that was used to pull the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it.
I think once I get that the drawing done, it'll be. I'll do it after I've done my sister's birthday drawing. Her birthday's coming up soon.
Oh, happy almost birthday to her.
Yeah, thank you. And then I'll do that drawing. It shouldn't take me too long once I've put all the pieces together. I think it might be thumbnail worthy.
Ooh.
Maybe kind of like cut it out and use it kind of like an avatar kind of thing.
Alright.
Ninjala, I'm playing it. I have not heard that name in quite some time, and the answer is no. I've never played it.
I actually have played Ninjala, and I enjoyed it for the time being. I've seen that they added an actual katana to the game. It's pretty fun for the most part, but
still alive anymore?
It is. I am actually subscribed to the developer's channel,
Oh, okay.
so they still do a lot of dev updates, and they also keep on posting episodes to the Ninjala anime.
Wait, I didn't realize that had anime.
Yes, it does.
Let's see.
We already know who did it. Byakuya Tokuhiro, it had to be one of them! I couldn't stand the sight of her! You agree with me, don't you, Makoto?
Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more.
Let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet her with her. You know where? Right here at the rec room.
What?
After I went to the nurse's office this morning,
Objection!
Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. What did Sakura get after that? She told me. She said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her at the rec room by noon.
By noon. The Monokuma file said she died right around then.
I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry. She just wanted to talk to them.
Hey, Soulcoma, welcome aboard. I did not see the Bionicle Day stream. I was working during those times, though I did hear the new song, and I did see a bunch of art online. Seriously, I tweeted so much Bionicle art those few days.
I saw all the Bionicle art you were retweeting. Some of them were really nice.
I like that Havoc drawing. Given that Havoc was actually my second Bionicle.
And this is what happens.
Ding, ding, ding. I found a secret mission on here.
Mission?
Mission control.
Happy late Bionicle Day to you too, Soulcoma. And I did nothing for that day. I never do.
I did nothing either. Well, Although I technically built quite a few new mocks currently.
That's nice.
Yeah, I can't. There.
If I stopped her by forcing her, this never would have happened.
Hina, it's impossible not to have regrets. I know. Aoi's account has been added. Kopaka was my first Bionicle I got. Kopaka Nuba was mine. But with the fast, she had asked those three to meet her with her. And she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly.
Kopaka Mata was mine.
However...
But for Sakura to have been killed...
Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
It's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. How was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder... Did someone get the upper hand?
They might have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly. They would have needed to if they expected to stand a chance against her.
What? Copy.
Alright. What do you want? You're bothering me.
To say fuck you. There's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Make it quick.
Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet with her in the rec room?
So you found out. Interesting.
Then it's true?
I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster?
So you didn't go see her?
Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all.
Byakuya said he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove it otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as a fact.
Come on.
If you're finished, please remove yourself from my sight.
Okay, thanks. I mean, at least he said please, but he's still an ass.
He is still a prick, yes.
Still better than Leonard.
At least
I
he's not
may
in
be pretentious, but I at least have class.
And you're not a bigot. I thought I'd just go through the door. The only noticeable change to the door is a smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. No evidence to show any kind of strained mechanism to the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. I examined both the door and the chair. There's no doubt the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved against it. It kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created a locked door from the inside, not from the outside. Alright, anything I missed? Doesn't seem like it.
Oh, that's how I do it. Okay. That one was really complicated.
Oh yeah, I guess I need to extract the body. Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward in the chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her, but according to the Monokuma file, she also had vomited blood. And I can see the trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered from any injuries. Maybe her getting hit on the head. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood?
Not a chance.
It's Byakuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location.
Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree?
No, I don't
Oh,
think...
that's how I do it.
No, I don't think I call it interesting, but it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Let's see, what haven't I looked at yet? Oh, missed those. There are 4 red bottles lined up on that shelf. each inside bottle does some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is how they get those figures inside the bottles.
So,
Oh no, are they cum jugs?
Oh god, no.
Are they
No,
just...
they are most. No, they are most certainly not. They're fetuses.
Oh god!
Yeah, cum jugs.
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle.
Huh?
You know, those bottles opening is smaller than a boat placed inside. You've never seen that?
Oh yeah, maybe I have.
in other words,
So, this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will.
Oh, skip forward by accident, sorry. Monokuma bottle has been added.
At least I
I'm
finished the
not-
sentence.
I feel I finally make sense of this, little by little.
Complicated now.
The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf.
Oh wait.
The Monokuma figure were
it's
found on the
not.
ground. The red shots of glass was probably started out as a bottle. It probably means Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? The shots of glass and Monokuma figure are evidence of that, so it's safe to say that Monokuma bottle was the weapon.
listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished your general investigation?
Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then,
Then you should probably go talk to people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I decided you'll go in my place. Don't fuck up.
She's decided? She's got a lot more pushes since we had our issue, but she's right, I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people, I need to hear what they have to say.
If you fuck up, I'm going to kick you to death.
Dinky. Those other 2 probably went back to their rooms.
But yeah, Toppy, once I get those 2 drawings done, I will work on what you are asking of me next.
Alright, cool.
Wait, what did Toppy ask?
Oh,
Yeah,
just to draw 2 of his OCs in the way I do.
Alright. Okay, Toko. Are we gonna get Toko or Genocide? And after a few
Oh, I
seconds-
think you might be getting me.
Let's see.
Oh, never mind.
No.
Who's there?
The most negative orb I've ever felt. An orb of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal.
So you're
Genocide
back
Jack
to
isn't
normal.
around anymore.
Genocide Jack.
Don't say her name.
Don't
It makes
even
me
say her
sick to my
name.
stomach.
Mesa was in
double
such a
chill.
good
She didn't
mood.
look like she was in a good mood. Hey, I was hoping to talk to
Hey,
you about something.
I
Is
was-
now a bad time? Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something.
I wanted to ask about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yakura already told me she had asked to meet with him.
What did you want Master to? I just said two, did I? I guess that was totally obvious, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. So, can you talk to me about it?
I admit I did get the note, but I didn't so see her. I was scared, so I gotta bring myself to go.
Toko claims she didn't go to see her, but can I really believe her? If it's gonna prove otherwise, I have no choice to accept this fact.
Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room.
With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Toko's account has been added to the truth bullet section. Alright, so one more.
No, it's gonna be a pain in the
Alright,
dick.
well, that was... Well, things are not being fruitful so far.
Alright, hero.
Well, you don't have a Magatama to prove otherwise.
A Magatama.
That way you can't see.
Oh, what?
Ace Attorney reference, justice for all.
Okay. Let's do 5 people. I'll do something. Maybe? After a few seconds.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Reaction!
Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
How did you know that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have you special abilities awakened in you?
Your soul's not worth gazing into. I bet it's empty, just with a few tumbleweeds.
No, there's actually a cactus named Johnny in there. But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she has Byakuya and Toko to come too.
What? When did Sakura tell you that?
Oh, well. When she asked me to meet with her, of course.
What? Didn't she write you a note?
Yeah, a note.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like in passing.
Given what you've said so far, and how you've been acting so far, I find that doubtful. I gotta be honest, it's super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura.
You got it all wrong.
No way! I totally didn't. Why would not I ever do that?
Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
Last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt, and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then.
I'm here. Could you show me the note she gave you?
Oh, do I still have that? Have it? Let's see.
Hiro was feeling around his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Ah, sorry. Looks like I don't have it anymore.
This is the second trial in a row you've looked suspicious. Even if it is.
Well,
you,
if something smells, it's... Well, if something smells, it's usually the butts. And he's feeling like a Larry Butts right now.
With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh? Huh? It's one of those candy wrappers.
What?
Be right back in just a moment.
Okay. My password is out of the box. Out of the box. Out of the box. Happiness issue plenty.
I don't know how to do this one.
There we go.
That's right.
Quick as a wind.
No problem.
Hiro had snatched it up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw away.
Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked me to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me.
Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slapped him back in this room. Hiro said it was just trash, but there's no way there's all of it to it.
Yeah,
You're trash. You're a trash person.
I'm having issues trying to figure out this fucking puzzle I just sent to General.
Let's take a look. Oh, I wouldn't know that. I know nothing about Ultra Kill.
Let me see.
The colored ones, you can't put that color over top that, otherwise it gets canceled out. But you can put the other colors over it, over those.
Oh, I think I'm on to something.
Okay, so for
And those white squares are to
Are the end points. The hollow white squares are the endpoints.
And the dots
But-
are the beginning?
The dots you have to go through. The beginning are the solid color squares.
Okay.
Okay, so first one Toko and Hero. What's next? I'll definitely have to look around the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? Let's head to the chem lab first. I feel like that's gonna be best.
Yeah, that's a tough one indeed.
Oh, wrong thing.
Yeah,
Well, I guess we're here now.
I'm trying to figure this shit out, but it's being a pain.
If you end up having too much trouble with it, don't be afraid to look up a tutorial. So, Makoto, how's your investigation going? Did you fuck up?
I told Kyoko what Toko and Hero told me.
I see.
I see. So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying.
Someone's lying.
Anyway,
Well, I've made some progress of my own.
Wait, I think I just figured it out on accident.
Oh, nice.
That's
I can,
good.
The green one can overlap with the blue one at the very edge.
That's good. Good.
Cool.
Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over one more time.
Alright, I think
This one's-
Yeah, I'll check the bottles, see if there's any clue.
Clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new.
hey,
So, did you figure it out?
Yeah, I noticed they're holding different chess pieces.
There's a hidden correlation between all of the bottles. Pay attention, and you'll be sure to find it.
A correlation. Well, okay, I also noticed two holes.
Wait a minute. Those are chess pieces.
Yeah. Hey, Kyoko, can you just tell me what it is?
so...
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. I can't hold your hand forever, you dumbass. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions, so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome.
And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer?
I do trust you to a degree, otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. You're just a dummy.
Okay, wow, that's the attributes both section. Yeah, so they're all holding different chess pieces. One's broken, but it seems like there's a gap, so it seems like there's a sixth we're missing.
Hey,
This one's
Actually, there's one more thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right?
An experiment?
anyway,
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle and place it all together in... place all the smaller pieces too?
Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
that doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation.
Hello, Miku.
Hold on.
I figured it out!
Mika!
I figured it out!
Lucas,
Yes?
Awesome.
And I
you
got
have jury duty tomorrow.
Testament 2?
Yes, unfortunately I do.
Same here, buddy.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Did you?
So-
Oh, hey Gus, welcome aboard. Did you give a call to them yet to make sure you have to go? Because I do think they said on the sheet like you have to call after 5 p.m. the day before, and then every day for 2
Yes.
days. Okay.
Yes, and that's today. And I called today, and I'm able to go.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I had to go. Not looking forward to it. Especially since chances are
So-
either I'm not selected or I am selected, and then I wasted my time, and then I still have to head to work.
So, we both got jury duty on the same day.
Huh.
Imagine
That's
if
funny.
we actually are going to the same courthouse.
Cecil County.
Yes.
Since
I'll see you there then.
they probably won't let both of us on the jury since we know each other.
Regardless, if we end up being selected on the jury, that would be hilarious.
It probably wouldn't happen though. I just wanted to.
Well,
It would be funny though.
I just rather have it done and over with, you know.
I actually just want to go in so I get the experience.
No, I already
I'm
went-
excited for
Fair.
it.
Well, I went, I think, 2016. Anyways,
So,
uh,
but yeah, I just wanted to see what was up. All right. Later.
All right.
did you read this one yet, Sin, or no?
I was going through it until Mika came in. I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so...
So then,
Anyway, I need to get to something from the Ken lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass.
Guess it was a good thing I came here first. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. I took the room and Dustpan got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. Just as I finished up... Huh? Sorry to keep you waiting.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, it's you.
I had a feeling it was her. Is everything ready? Then let's get... So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
Oh, wait, it's me. There we go.
in other words,
Oh. Sorry.
Is it right?
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights.
Compare the weights of what?
The pieces of glass you collected, and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact.
Why do you want to do that?
That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we are done.
listen.
First? Oh, it's you.
First, let's compare the weight of the two normal bottles.
It's balanced.
In other words,
As all things should be.
Oh god. Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same.
Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weights.
so then,
Now, here comes an important part. All the pieces you picked up on the scale, on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see?
My normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here or there.
so then,
Okay, let's give it a try.
Okay, so we include the figure too. Huh?
Oh shit!
The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
I'm telling you, the jar had to have been full of cum.
Just as I thought.
What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles put it all together.
hey,
And I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion.
My ranking was ass.
So, what do you think? It's all on you.
The little bottle experiment has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Look at that dead body!
Look at the body.
Yes.
Okay.
just a second.
Just starting off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out.
Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey,
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? There's no getting around it. You must touch the booba.
unlike me, Kyoko
Touch
never
the
recoiled
titty.
the thought of
Do
touching
it
a dead
now.
body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to at this point. Although there are some times, I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
it's true.
That's totally normal.
Then how can you?
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past.
What?
Sorry, never mind.
hey,
More importantly, look here.
His shoes?
correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep?
Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1.
Now the yellow powers were added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hey,
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
it's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot. So, let me just explain, you dumbass.
It would seem.
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head.
2 blows?
Indeed.
She got hit.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless there's no absolute trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail.
Kyoko's examination summary has been added. I can't believe she was able to learn all that by just looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off.
Her muscles are extremely potent. You can't leave yet. Examine the magazines.
Yo,
The magazine.
wasn't sure if that yellow stuff on foot was powder at first, because I was gonna comment, man, did someone piss on her shoe?
Huh? This magazine is upside
I
down.
did.
Did someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important to explore that in detail, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right. I picked up the Invert magazine and flipped through it. But this is... In one of the pages near the center of the magazine, the word had been written in bold bloody letters. It said, Toko.
Oh shit.
Could this be a dying message?
correct.
And it would appear you found it.
Kyoko, is this...
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it.
A dying message.
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking.
Hey, is that? It says Toko, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
But she's a killer, right?
Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
It's so! She's the killer for sure! That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to court the killer?
I see why we would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me more suspicious. Yeah, nothing as it seems.
Classic Ace Attorney. The person's name is written down, but that person isn't the actual killer.
I finished examining all things Kyoko mentioned. I did find some new clues. But when it comes to the locked room puzzle, I'm still totally clueless.
Hey.
Oh, I just remembered, there was something I wanted to tell you. I saw Byakuya in the Ken lab when I went to get the scale.
Whew.
I didn't want to deal with him, so I took great pains to sneak in without him noticing me.
And?
So...
If you haven't checked out the Chem Lab, you should probably do that, since I couldn't do it myself.
You know, the protein can we found in the murder scene must have come from the chem lab. I think you're right. I should probably take a look around that area.
Indeed.
Indeed.
To the
Chem Lab!
We're gonna make a potion. You can actually give us cake. What?
Damn.
Alright, Toppy.
Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way.
Yeah, I got it, you asshat.
I wanna punch him in the dick.
I think what you meant to say was, yes, sir, I understand.
Oh, that is definitely noticeable. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like the shelves have been collected together in one giant shelf. But more importantly right now, what's the powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I don't even know to step in it.
Dang, there be some fucking colored mustard on the floor.
Poisonous mustard. The powder could be from the bottle. The power of methamphetamine, the power of bath salts, the power of marijuana. Oh, Satan.
The power of...
I didn't realize you were here. Welcome aboard, Satan.
Hi, Satan.
It's pronounced Satine. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle has a label on it. Chem C4.
C4?
Look at the same thing.
Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. The two.
So, in other words...
My boy.
That's right. It could only have been about...
buddy, can you talk?
Wait,
Okay,
you can't hear
good.
me?
No, I can hear you now.
No, you just didn't read. No, you just didn't read one of your lines.
Oh wait, that was my. I thought it was you. Oh, sorry.
That's how I'm seeing it's you.
Sorry.
Anyways, that's right. It could only have been around the time of. It could only have been around the time of the incident.
Is that really?
Come
what
on,
happened?
1-3 of us for Limbo.
The power of chemical X. If that is really what happened, that must be related to the case somehow.
Look at the footprints.
There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. These are footprints? And they're only on the front of the left shelf.
Alright, back. I just had to quickly mute myself because my brother was talking to me.
Ah, you're good.
Alright. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan.
By we, do you mean me? But
How kind of
I
you
like
to offer.
this gun.
with an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop chop, you little peasant.
He can't die soon enough. Okay. So I got to work, and before long I draw up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Thanks.
Not bad. They're not bad. For you, I mean.
For me?
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf.
The power of caffeine.
They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be.
It's certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours?
No!
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
I couldn't think of it reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said.
You see, your feet appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Strange to think you have feet bigger than that behemoth of a woman. But, but with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to.
Then these prints are a really valuable clue. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in the front of the shelf. There's also remains of a broken bottle. It looks like the bottle is Chem C4. Oh, so it looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have had to be spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Let's see, what's on the shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and their number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelf being under section A. Huh? But wait! There's one file up here that's labeled Chem C9. Could someone put it there by accident? So on this shelf looks like a bunch of chemicals. I have no idea what they are.
They're
Reagents.
They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss.
Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
I didn't say that. Don't put words into my mouth, you ass.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well.
I didn't even say that. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Right now, we need to focus on the shelf. All the containers of the shelf are labeled with letter B and the number, so I guess I consider this part the shelf being under section D. I don't see anything out of ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. On this shelf is... Well,
Yeah.
looking like I could tell it's
Okay, I think I'm done. I think I'm done playing the game. My arm's starting to hurt from holding myself up.
Oi.
When looking, I could tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number, so I guess I can consider this part of the shelving under section C. I should try to find more about the shelving unit. It looks like this is split between 3 sections. Section I is dietary supplements, section B is regions, section 3 has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from section A. What concerns me is that in section A, there was a bottle with label from section C. What was a bottle of poison from section C doing in section A? There's definitely something going on here. Wait a minute. Is it time for the trial already?
No, I think it might probably be day change. Well, let's see.
Oops, you got me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring, I couldn't just stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, let's make the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
Okay, that's much sooner than I expected.
You know where to meet, right?
Whoa, what?
Please go through the red
Hold
door.
up, that's quick.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon. Oh yeah, and have fun at jury duty, you asshole.
Is it time already? But we're right in the middle of figuring out this locked room mystery. I'll have to try to tie up the loose ends of the class trial. No, I absolutely will figure everything out! Alright.
Okay, well, this is wild.
Yeah. Okuno made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after the other. God damn, there really is only 6 of us left. And then... The ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery!
What the?
Oh, just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like no matter how opposite it is, he tells it a smiley face, it turns positive. For example, you gotta pick if you find a dead body. XD.
No. Cringe.
This is just
Oh my
plain
God.
creepy. What are
How
you, some
about
weird,
that?
curious being?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sandwich, it makes everything look super negative. For example, yes, indeed.
He's right. That does make it seem sad. What in God's name are you doing? Back off, you crazy bitch!
The power of shade making the collapse.
Now then, please get to the elevator. I'll see you all down there. Oh, what the hell was that?
I don't get it.
I don't get you guys. How can you get so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
Oh shit.
I don't think I'm acting casual. I didn't murder anyone.
An A button by accident.
Yeah, because you played the innocent out in the air. You call me a murderer. Whatever.
I'm just getting it.
Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough.
And your ass is gonna die.
Because there
British
can be no
boy.
doubt one of us is the culprit.
The killer, the one that murdered Sakura.
Oh, did you guys find out that the second half the Pokemon DLC is gonna let you catch the starters?
I did hear that, yeah. Why didn't they show that during the presentation? That would have made the presentation more interesting.
Oh yeah,
Supposedly they were also playing music that didn't belong to them. That was fan made, and they didn't credit the guy.
Yeah, apparently there's something on the
Yeah.
website where like anything fan made you make is officially owned by a Pokemon company. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That
fucking
was their
wild.
response.
No, that's how people found out.
What the fuck?
So, pretty much that fan-made rip or whatever, it's not fan-made, it's ours now.
That's just dickish.
And then I think the day after that, Nintendo tried putting out like pageants for like some stuff for Tears of the Kingdom. It better not get passed. Because patents do no good for the gaming industry. And yet, someone.
What are the?
Care to explain the patents a little more?
I don't remember
I heard
the
about
specifics.
those.
I don't remember the specifics, but it's real stupid stuff.
It's basically like the you know the tools that the mod gun has in Gmod? They're trying to patent that for Tears of the Kingdom. Because Tears of the Kingdom had that pretty much same system, and Nintendo was trying to say, oh no, that's ours now. That's our system. Fuck you. When Gmod's the little god gun that can fuse shit together has existed way before Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, that would be illegal, and the creator of Gary's mod would actually have a field day with that, given that he was the first person to make that.
I think it's some other patents.
Yep.
How Maniac always joined them for some reason, because Maniac is one of my close friends. Actually, he didn't actually go on my musical collab. He joined the randoms, but not the musical one. I did join his battle collab, and we're co-hosting the collab. And that person is here.
And one thing I'm actually happy about for the Pokemon DLC, they're finally bringing back my boy Totodile. I love Totodile. He's my favorite water type starter.
He's my favorite of
even
the
though
Gen
he's
2
not
starters.
the best. My favorite of the Gen 2 starters is Cyndaquil.
Cyndaquil is not. I love Cyndaquil. Quilava's nice. I feel like Typhlosion is probably my least favorite design-wise of all the starters. It just feels like a step back. Assuming Typhlosion gives a lot more personality. I like that. But regular Typhlosion...
Something I actually learned about the Typhlosion in both forms, the shiny swap with the forms.
Really?
Because the shiny of the regular Typhlosion is almost Hisuian Typhlosion's colors. And its shinies is the normal one's colors.
Huh. Wacky.
Well then.
Each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I can feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. Climbing into a steel prison in total silence. We watched as the doors closed, and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clanking sounds. It felt lower and lower, and as suddenly as always.
Ding.
The power of one person doing this over and over. The power of agreeing with me, no, a different account. Oh, so Guts and Satan are the same person? The doors open once again.
Just 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so cute. You must be so lonely.
At least you're not doing emoticons anymore. You say like that it's not your fault we're all this left.
I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life go on completely? Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats.
How does I clear them there? So, the current open for the 4th time. Deadly judgment, deadly deception. We've been through the song and dance so many times. Fuck you, Monokuma. Kiss my ass. Alright, we're doing this.
Dave.
Alright, well, this will be interesting.
Alright, let's see. I know I have some of this selected.
Literally just being thrown straight into the furnace.
Alright, we have
You already got you already have everything good for right now. Just make sure you pick something that you think is gonna help you do more.
Well, I think we can only select 3. We have handiwork.
You can select it. You can select up to your SP amount.
I have 3 more left. I'll cost 3 XP.
2 SP.
Increase damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the that could be useful. Propose. Steadies your aim a little. Effective during non-stop debate and hand. Mains gamble. Awesome God.
I'm going to let you know, you are going to do a lot of bullet time battle, the rhythm ones.
Oh fuck that! I'm
boy.
I'm choosing Melodious Voice.
So be ready to be ready for next time. You're going to do a lot of that in this trial.
Fuck that.
Oh boy, if there's one with Byakuya, I'm ready to throw out a bunch of British insults.
All rise.
British.
Basic explanation of the class trial. The results. If you figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. Then only they will receive punishment. Then I'll punish everyone besides the black and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Also, we're in Egypt now for some reason, I guess. Now then, where to begin? We already know who did it. Whoa, deja vu! What is with Sakura? It's one of the people that hated her! Byakuya, Toku, and Hiro! It was one of you!
Funnily enough, there was actually a VR. There was supposed to be a Danganronpa VR and the demo had this exact moment in the game.
Interesting.
I'll actually post a video in non-stream stuff once this stream ends.
I had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone.
Yeah,
No way.
I'd never kill someone. No way. I'm too shaken, man.
On your forehead.
I don't want to hear stupid excuses!
Ina seems really sure the one of the three is a killer, but she must have some reason believing that.
This'll be interesting.
One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Counter what Hiro is going. Counter the. That's only the reason you have for accusing us with Aui's account.
We just got past it.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Which one's the speed up button?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her.
Damn it, Chris.
Wait.
As low as you can
Darn.
get. It was one of you.
Alright, well,
What reason do you
third
have?
time's always a charm.
You hated her.
Is that
Hopefully.
That doesn't make any.
That's the only
Shoot her!
No, it's wrong.
Hold it!
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to be with them, right?
Yeah, that was right before she died!
That was right.
So there's
before
no doubt
there's
about it. One of those three things,
One of
one
those
of those things
three
killed
killed
her.
her.
I can't disagree with Akira. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. And does that mean one of them did it?
Okay. Pocket trash. You're going to counter I never saw her.
There's no way that's not
That's
suspicious.
what Hiro's gonna say.
One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
Nope. No.
One thing, sorry.
I didn't either.
Remember, Hiro, not Byakuya.
Sorry.
I never saw her.
Shoot!
No, it's wrong.
Hold it!
Objection!
Hero, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dot? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No,
No, it's
Ever since we were in the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse. In that case, Hero, where did you get that piece of candy?
Where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the
Sakura's the only explanation.
Yeah, you're fine.
I mean,
Dude.
Well,
real sauce
I mean,
right now.
Yeah, sure, I got it from her, but
she gave it to me forever ago.
she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When did she give it to you? Last time you saw Sakura was Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime
Yeah.
before then.
So I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could have only gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason that I know that is, Hiro got the candy from Hina.
When Sakura got the candy.
Yeah.
No!
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
No.
Oh, wrong thing. Oh, shit.
Okay. And that's where...
It seems like I selected the wrong thing, so I'm gonna get back. As if, why would I give him more like you any candy?
You don't have to say it like that!
Looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Hiro got the candy for Sakura and got us in the hand because so Hina gave it to Sakura, then Sakura gave it to Hiro. So boys and Hiro said it can't be right because Sakura could only gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. The reason I know that is because...
When Sakura got the candy.
Alright.
I got it. I'm not sure about
I'm not
that.
sure about that, Hiro. Hina couldn't have given Sakura the candy until after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
There's no reason.
Damn it.
Damn it!
I mean, what I meant was...
What I meant was...
Oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec
Oh,
room.
that's right. I did meet with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
You're just changing the story.
But we just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything.
Because we
You gotta
just
believe me.
talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
See, just so we know you.
You're the one acting incredibly suspicious.
Hostility!
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit.
It's
I
just
even
not...
have proof.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I've even got proof.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
I'm talking about the shining message.
What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own
At the scene of
blood,
the crime,
right?
she had written Toko in her own blood, right?
It was her dying message.
It was her dying message, just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
That's right, I saw it for myself.
Jade.
See? See? Toko did it.
See? Toko did it.
Oh, what are you saying? No way, I didn't do it!
No way.
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hero, hold on.
Hero, hold on.
When did you see that dying message of hers?
When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh?
Ooh.
Huh?
Well, when we found Ogre's
Well,
body. Duh.
when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away
But if you
from the scene of the
recall,
crime.
Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw
So
the
it's hard to
message for
believe
yourself.
that when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Hold on. When Kyoko found the magazine with the dying magazine, it was...
On the magazine shelf.
Right.
I got it!
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it.
Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it.
I found it right there at the scene of the crime.
I
after
found
we
it
started the
there
investigation.
at the scene of the crime, after we started the investigation.
If that's true, then what
That's
Hiro
true.
said doesn't really make
Then what
sense,
Hiro
does it?
just said doesn't
make sense?
Doesn't make sense?
No, no, it does not. You fucked up, buddy.
Makes perfect sense.
Sorry,
What doesn't
Hiro.
make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
There's definitely something strange about it.
You're
Kyoko
an
found
idiot.
the dying message during the investigation. In which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us.
Okay, you're going to absorb magazine shelf.
Let's see. Magazine shelf. Okay, silencer. Okay, I think I have to hold X in order to absorb it.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away.
There we go. Absorb.
And you're going to fire it when
I saw
Ogre's
her
body
final
was
words.
discovered.
Right.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
He said the dying message was the first time body, but this time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body...
Damn it.
Oh wait, what? It
I
missed?
can tell
I
you
think it's
when
because
I
those
found the
fake
dying
messages
message.
showed up.
It was only after I
Damn.
found the magazine when I pulled it out. What's your problem? What I said
And you
makes
forgot to
total
absorb.
sense.
No, I absorbed. Oh, I'm supposed to
No.
reabsorb it.
Exactly when I found the
Yes,
dying
once you
message.
fired it once,
I
you've
can tell you
lost
when-
it.
Only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine shelf.
When I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
Hold it!
When Sakura's body was found, the magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where
That
Kyoko found
that's
after
where
we'd begun the
Kyoko found it.
investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have
So
seen
there's
it.
no way you could have.
Okay, prepare for a bullet time battle. What are you doing?
Tell us the
Me?
truth, Hiro.
Telling us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the
see
message?
the message?
Somebody just sent me something. I was responding to them.
Ah.
Hold on. You're focusing on the
Hold
wrong
on!
part.
You're
Why does it
focusing
matter
on the
when I
wrong
saw it?
part! Why does it matter when I saw it?
All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage.
All
Ogre
you
left
gotta
us.
do is
We
read the
know
big
who killer
Vienna
is.
sausage
Toko.
ogre left us! And we know who the killer is! Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
Begin with that
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message
Actually,
in the first place?
Can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Damn, here it comes.
I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
Think we can agree Ogre wrote that message.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
And that's supposed to give me confidence.
Highly debatable.
Without a doubt. No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Alright.
Oh. You got... Oh, yep, we're in a bullet time battle. So remember, lock on, fire.
The occult is bullcrap.
Yeah.
Give it a rest.
Fuck him up.
Which buttons reload?
At least
Forget.
30% right.
Why?
The occult is bullcrap. The end
Reload.
is nigh. Show me the proof.
Get it?
And make sure you're using fever time.
Which one's fever time?
The occult is bullcrap.
R. Okay, yeah.
Conspiracy.
That way you can counter his
There we go.
nega time.
Show me the proof.
Nega time!
Fire!
Get his ass.
This should prove it.
Kicking ass!
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost entirely written using a finger, but both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Hey, what?
Oh.
Then who did write it?
Hero could very well have written it himself.
Hero could very well have written it himself.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the
That
first
would
place.
explain he knew about the message in the first place. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ha! He admits it!
He admits it.
I figured as much.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Why would you write?
Because
Because
I killed her.
Because killed her.
You're admitting
Wait.
to killing her?
He's admitting it?
Please, just let me explain what happened.
Something doesn't add up.
Yeah.
Please, just let me explain what happened.
Sucks.
I got Ogre's note, and so
How the
This
fuck
is
did-
very
like I knew,
sus.
just like it's
I
Like,
got-
how can he be so loose-lipped about it?
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room. Right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
Oh. You just did exactly as the note asked. What a fool.
And when I got there,
When I got there, but do you mind waiting? I have a couple of people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure. Thanks.
and that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence.
Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
Suddenly, I heard her mutter something. This is it! I'm gonna end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she
And
was
as,
gonna try
and as
kill
soon
me.
as oh my god, I nearly said it in Sakura's voice. As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try to kill me.
She was gonna kill me and make her escape.
Pichon, I just found some art
She-
you might like. I'll link it for you.
She was gonna kill me and make her escape.
So of course I freaked out, and then
As soon as, so of course I freaked out, and then
There we go.
I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma
I
bottle
saw
from the
my
shelf
only
and
chance.
smashed it
I grabbed the
across her head.
Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
I hit her from behind before she had any idea
I
what
hit
was
her
happening.
from behind before she had any idea what was happening.
she just went limp.
And she
Move
just
again after that.
went limp. I didn't see her move again.
Once it was over,
After
I
that,
pulled myself together.
what?
I realized
Once
if
it
I
was
didn't do
over.
something,
Oh, who left?
God, and executed.
Toppy, why?
Oh, here he
Oh,
comes.
there he is again. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a
So I
magazine on
wrote
the
Toko's
table
name in blood
and ran away.
across the magazine on the table, and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you didn't die! The worst!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead.
Oh, he will.
Well, that's
Well,
what
do
happened.
whatever you want.
Go ahead, roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off
You're
that
not gonna get
easy.
off that easily. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura!
That's for the one that killed
We know now, right?
Now,
We know who
right?
did it!
We know.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could it be?
What else?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case
Until
closed.
we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it the hero did that doesn't make sense? What could have to do with something else that doesn't make sense?
Why the magazine was hidden.
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden. What does it? It doesn't explain.
Huh?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up. Yeah, it said like my voice disconnected or something. Like, OBS Studio disconnected.
Yeah, you-
Connecting. Goddamn.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, yeah, that also froze too for a brief moment, but it's back now.
Okay.
When that happens.
Oh, well,
I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on
I
the table.
didn't hide it. I'm sure I left it sitting right on the table.
Really? Really?
He's lying! You gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now.
I don't
after
see any
already
reason why
confessing
he
to
would
the
lie
crime.
now. After already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
In other words, at least one other person
In
was
other
in the rec room
words,
both
at
before
least
and
one
after
other
the incident.
person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
I don't think there's any question about that.
Then who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine,
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine,
they must not have liked what was written on
they
it.
They must have not liked what was written on it.
Someone who wouldn't like it would have been written. There's only one. Someone who wouldn't like what had been written. There's only other choice.
Toko.
Yeah.
I got it!
It had to be Toko, right?
Toko.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it? Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have been way more important? That doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right? You just admitted it!
That's right. I killed her.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with a bottle. That's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious, but that's just, I don't believe it!
Hiro, tell us what happened one more
Right, 'cause
time.
I'm just gonna destroy them.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time.
Right, because there's stuff the power to consider.
If we go through it once more, it
Yeah,
should
there's
become
the
clear
ship in the
he's
chem
not
lab
Sakura's
too,
killer.
to take into account.
If we go through it one more time, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
So, what do you want? What do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time.
Just tell us
When
what
you
happened
attacked
one more
Sakura.
time. When you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hero isn't the real killer, and I have to prove that. Yep.
Kyoko, you're going to need Kyoko's examination summary.
I did it.
And you're going to fire
I grabbed him on a
just
tomahawk
once, and it's gonna be from what Hero says.
I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
Right.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Oh shit! Hey, when yeah.
Yeah.
First swing, the bottle shattered.
I hate that I hate when I hold by accident.
Isn't it
Honest
obvious?
mistakes.
You're good, man.
Hero really is the
You got
killer.
plenty of time.
Yeah, it's much more time than.
I didn't want to.
In the fan game, there's actually a fan game being made for Danganronpa, currently in development.
Nice.
And I think the time is actually kind of lowered.
If Sakura died from Hero's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
That doesn't.
Two?
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2
That's right.
separate wounds on her
She
head.
had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
Oh shit, that's me. And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
That's right. You technically only have 1 character to voice now.
But I only hit her once. How could she
But
have 2 wounds?
I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice.
2 wounds means
What's
she
more,
was struck
both
twice.
attacks must have come
What
from
does-
a Monokuma bottle.
What's more, both attacks must have come from the Monokuma bottle.
There are 2 gaps in that shelf. That might also explain why one of them is why the one bag was heavier. It had 2 bottles, not 1. That's my guess at least.
Perhaps.
Hold on! How can you know that the some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles!
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also
It's not just because
of the Monokuma bottles
of
themselves.
her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
There's something very suspicious
There's
about
something
those bottles.
very suspicious about those bottles.
Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2
Once you
separate
understand the
Monokuma
po-
bottles
that
must
point,
have been used.
You'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
Think back. After the incident,
Think back.
there were 4
After the
Monokuma
incident,
bottles
there
left
were
on the
4
shelf.
Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground.
We found the pieces
along
of the
with the
body
chest piece
on
it
the
had
ground
inside.
along with the chest piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with,
That
right?
was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4
For
intact
now,
bottles and
Just
1
note
broken
that
bottle.
there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle.
But originally, there were 6 bottles in total.
But originally,
Meaning 1
there
has
was
gone missing.
6 bottles in total. Meaning, 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know there was
How
6
can you know for
bottles?
Sure, there were 6. That's easy.
That's easy.
If you look at what the bottles all had in common,
If you
it
look
should
at
become
what
clear.
the bottles all had in common, it should
Look.
become clear. Yes, Toffee? You good? Nandayo.
I'm guessing something happened again.
Art thou okay, Toppy?
Yeah, it's just for some reason things like... Yeah, it's just... I don't know, I think my internet blipped or something. Huh.
The correlation between the Monokuma bottles. I feel like I'm starting to become clear. The connection must be... It's the object the Monokuma figure held as each bottle is holding. The chest piece. Immense gambit. Alright, gotta go.
Okay, remember, it has to be in order.
Right.
So the first letter is going to be C. E.
Right. Now S. Yeah, I missed it.
E.
Sesame Street is brought to you today by the letter E. And the word asshole.
That's it.
That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there's a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece. Rook, king, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those. And the piece I saw inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So what does that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess.
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain.
In chess, there are 6 different pieces.
In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
What was left intact at the crime scene
What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4.
Wait, the queen one is missing.
And on the ground was the knight.
And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing! So we only have evidence of 5 bottles of the scene, while one was apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah, shogi is way better.
I don't know what shogi is, but fuck you.
I remember I remember it was in Yakuza. There was way too many rules for me to read.
Shogi is basically a very tougher version of chess. A much more complicated version. That's on you, Shade.
Let's just say the bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence has anything to do with this case. The bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing
No,
bottle
it's
is
clear
connected
that the
to
bottle
this
is
case.
missing. That the missing bottle is connected to the case.
How is that clear?
How is it clear? Think about what state the missing bottle must have been
Think
in.
about what the state
Maybe
of the
then
missing
you'll
bottle must
understand.
have been. In maybe, then you'll understand.
Wait, and the bottle that was missing?
It was broken.
Yep.
I got it.
The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence in the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found the evidence that shows that there was more than one bottle broken in the scene.
And what is evidence?
It wasn't just a single broken bottle. And the evidence that proves it was Kyoko and fit out before.
Monokuma bottle experiment.
Yep.
I got it.
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle piece at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. I was right. And what we found was a collection of pieces were heavier, and the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
What?
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles
So
were
from
actually
this,
broken
we
at
can
the scene of the
surmise
crime.
that the 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime.
But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of
But
one
someone
of the
did their
bottles,
best
along
to
with the
clean up
figure
the
inside.
pieces of the bottles along with the figure inside.
But when they did, they must have left behind.
But when
a
they
few
did,
too many
they must have
pieces.
left a few too many pieces.
Which is only natural. They certainly
Which
had
is
no
only
way to
natural.
measure the
They
exact right
certainly
number
had
of
no
pieces
way.
to remove.
You need to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyways? Because of what it would reveal about the case. We no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by
second attacker.
Yeah.
I got it!
The bottle that was
The
removed
bottle
from the
that
scene was used the
removed from
second
the
time
scene
Sakura's
was
attack.
used
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second
The
bottle.
second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle.
Given all the evidence,
Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of that evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro
From there, we can conclude that that wasn't Hiro who delivered the second blow.
Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
What?
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room. when
And there's the
incident took
matter of
place.
the magazine. You must have found it been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Oh, wait, I mean, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence. I had anything to do with it.
No way!
Prepare for bullet battle number 2. No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Are there any more after this one?
You're gonna have, like I said, there is a lot in this one.
Killed her.
So I'm gonna guess there's probably like 4 more.
I still have a theory that it was Sakura off herself.
Shut up! Until 10 seconds ago, you were claiming that you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
No, you're just a dumbass.
Plus, I just
Well,
remembered
fuck
something that proves it.
Plus, I remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
Okay, fine, let's hear it.
Right after
Alrighty
I got
then.
Ogre's note.
It was right after I got Ogre's note.
I was kind of nervous about it, so
I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early, you know, to stake it out. Or whatever.
So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw
So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her.
I saw Toko go into the rec room.
I saw Toko go into the rec room!
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went
Pretty
into
soon,
the rec
Ogre
room.
showed up, and she went into the rec room.
I assumed Toko was still in there, so...
I assumed Toko was still there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in.
But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone.
But when I got
Toko
inside,
had disappeared.
Ogre was alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
And you just now decided to share that with us.
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone...
After the
I forgot all
shock, I
about
was
it.
thinking I killed someone. Forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think
Finally, we
we'll
agree on
Someone
something.
Can someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear
No,
to?
Toko. Where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I know right in the rec room.
Rec room? I'm sure she didn't disappear.
I'm sure she
But
didn't
maybe she
disappear,
found somewhere to
but
hide.
maybe she found somewhere to hide.
The locker. The open locker with the handprints. That's my guess.
Yes.
What?
You are
Probably.
correct.
Hiding in the rec room? That's no people ridiculous! Whoa! Why are you getting up on me? You little vermin!
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need to prove that Toko is hiding in the rec room, and I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element added to the bullet time battles. Oh, god damn it, not more!
Basically, it's going to make you second guess. You gotta be careful when you fire the final strike without a second thought. So it's going to ask you to cycle to the right answer. And the right answer is going to be the locker handprint.
Alright.
But it's not going to be on that answer. So you gotta switch to it.
So far, you've probably been pressing
ready.
the X button during your final strike without a second thought. From now on, you're going to have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you have to choose the proper tooth bullet to use during your coup de grace. You select it in the same way as during the non-stop debate. Simply press the L button. I'd also like to debate if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have 4 bullets to choose from.
But for educational purposes, we're just gonna pretend you're such a mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you.
We're only halfway?
Oh, we're halfway there.
I think I remember there's 6 cases. This is the 4th one. So technically, after the stream, would be, if we finish this case by then, we'll be like about 2/3 of the way.
Well then, good luck and have fun.
And we're stream number 11. Good God. Okay.
Be ready. Just remember the rhythm.
Nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough. I admit nothing.
Reload.
I curse you.
And fire.
I curse you. It's a lie.
Dash hard to the floor. Lock a handprint.
This should prove it.
Did you know something? Someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker. They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't! It doesn't. Okay then. Let's just compare
Okay
it to
then.
yours,
Let's
shall we?
just compare
That'll
your
clear
hand,
everything up,
shall we?
right?
Then that'll clear everything up, right?
SMG 5v1. You okay, Shade? Yeah, I'm fine.
Stop wasting my time.
God
Just
damn.
tell us the truth.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth, you thirsty little bitch.
It's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight
So
up
did you!
admitted it.
She just straight admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura.
Sakura.
No, I swear, there's no way.
Swear, there's no.
Out with it.
Out with it.
I already did kill her.
Straight up again.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, probably?
Give us the details, Toko.
Give
What
us the
happened
details,
between you and
Toko.
Sakura?
What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read the Sakura note, I decided to kill the
Nah.
enemy.
Note.
So I
decided
went
to go
to the
there
red
early.
room. I didn't know what she might
didn't
do.
know
I didn't
what
go,
she
but
might do.
I
I
was
didn't
too
even
scared.
go.
The face I had
I
on.
was too
So
scared,
I figured I'd
so
just
I
sneak in
figured
first,
I'd
and then I hide in
sneak
the locker.
first.
Then, did you see what happened?
And you
Did you
did.
see me hit her?
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
My name.
Well, that's awkward.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
When you did that, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Imbeciles. All of you.
Forget all that. Why'd you attack Sakura?
Why
After I put on the magazine back, I heard a sister sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, and then there was Sakura coming up in a blue blood and it started right at me! Oh, when I saw that blood, I faded right in front of the magazines! I don't remember what happened after that! If you want to know more, you have to ask...
You'll have to.
You mean?
Achoo!
Guess it's back!
Guess who's back?
It was your fault.
Oh
after all.
no, not her
It was
again.
your fault. After all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults
My fault. Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did
Just
you kill
answer the
Sakura?
question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share
Well,
our
to be
memories.
honest, yes, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
So I can't really say what was going on.
I can't really say what was going on.
But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone took me away.
But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully, when someone decided to shock me awake.
SG5, there she is. Yep.
Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see.
Was it Prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see. Splattered everywhere! I was not prepared for that!
And, well, I guess it took me by surprise.
And, well... I guess it took me by surprise.
I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find!
I just got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which is, as I guess, was a bottle.
Sakura's just worried about you.
You're
terrible!
No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time
Thanks to her, adorable boy for the first time.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence.
When it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If
I was about to die for some woman. If I'm going down, I wasn't going to be for... I wanted to be for killing matter.
Just go away and die your meaningless death.
Just go away and
Don't
die
drag
your
me.
meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
Oh, talk dirty to me more. But I just can't catch a break, you know. Fate's got it out for me.
Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack.
As normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have
Even
still
as strong
been
as she
reeling
is,
from Hero's attack.
she must have still been reeling from Hero's attack.
Hey, come on. That's...
Hey,
No?
come on. That's... you know.
But anyway, I'm not the one that killed
But
Ogre.
anyway,
So that's good.
I'm not the one who killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good. Keep talking like that, and Hina's gonna. Well then, that's
Well
it.
then,
Let's start the boat.
Let's start the
Huh?
boat.
I thought for sure you had some words for hero on that one. What's wrong? Come on, everyone. We're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
Everyone, we're ready to vote.
No.
Yeah,
not
it's still the
quite
powder.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
What?
Don't you think there was something odd about
Don't you think there was
story?
something odd about
I mean, you had
Toko's
to have
story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
Odd, huh?
Hero's attack. and Toko's.
Hero's
That still
attack,
wasn't the end
and
of
then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time.
Tell your
What
story
happened
one
after
more
you fainted?
time. Tell us what happened after you fainted.
Then even this gaggle of idiots should
Then
understand what
even
I'm
this
talking about.
gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is.
I really wish you didn't talk to me like that.
Oh, but I must.
Ooh, Hisuian Sneasel.
I was just
Alright, you are going to... You're going to want status of Sakura's body.
I remember waking
As
up
your
right in
truth
front of the
bullets.
magazine shelf.
You're going to counter, I killed her there right in front of the shelf.
With the Monokuma bottle?
And Genocide Jack is going to be the one who said it.
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there.
There we go.
Objection!
Okay.
found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in the chair.
So, you finally noticed.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another life of a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene would think the same way.
That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was attacked in front of the magazine shelf.
Magazine shelf bloodstain.
I got it.
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The bloodstain by the magazine is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right?
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right?
All to make it look like I did it. Cause when I
All to make it look like I did it. Cause when I hit her, she was sitting in a chair.
Hey, come on now.
Hey, come on now. Look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
How's a scrawny girl like her supposed to pick up a muscle behemoth like Sakura?
Magic.
There's no magic in this world. So screw you. There's no way I can move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has
Well,
come to an end?
are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
Plus, the biggest mystery of all.
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
After she killed her, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Oh, hang on a second.
Shade, did you...
Okay, I wasn't the only one that noticed. Yeah, I think his mic might have cut out.
Oh, butter.
Give me a second.
I can hear you, Sin.
My bagel!
What do my business?
Sorry.
Cut, countercut, ball or punch!
Oh, okay. Is it working now? Sorry.
You good?
Alright, sorry about that. Alright.
Alright, cool.
She killed Sakura. Toko just hit the locker again.
Sorry about that, guys.
Till everyone showed up and opened
It's all
the
good.
door?
Huh. So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door.
And while everything was all confused and hectic,
And while
she just
everything
snuck
was
out the locker into the
was
group.
all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible. The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because...
I saw it for myself.
I got it.
Even before we opened the door directly, Hina and I had both got to look inside.
Hina and I.
And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in
So
there.
obviously Toko couldn't have been.
Okay then. Where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill
I
her.
think the
Thanks very
fact-
much.
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. thank you very much, dummy.
You're lying!
Felix.
You're lying!
No, she's not. I've been saying all along.
No,
there's still
she's
more to
not.
this case.
I've been saying all along there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it...
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, then that means Ogre didn't die from that shot to the head.
In the head!
And?
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
I can't imagine what else could have...
That's because you're overlooking vital
That's
information.
because you're overlooking vital information.
Could really be missing something so important. If there's another possible explanation, maybe it's...
It's gotta be the chemical lab.
Yeah, I'm guessing the yellow powder. Yeah.
Monokuma file number 4 is the bullet you'll need.
That killed Ogre.
And you're gonna counter what Aoi says. It's going to be the shot to her head.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of any... No, it's wrong.
Objection!
Hold it!
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had
According
vomited
to the
blood.
Monokuma
I think we
file,
can assume there's a
Sakura,
chance
I
this
think
was
we
related to
can
a cause of
assume there's
death.
a chance
In fact, there was
this
even a
was
trace of blood left around her mouth.
There was even
Well,
a trace
I mean,
of blood.
maybe when she
Well,
got
I
hit with
mean-
the bottle, she cut the inside of her mouth.
Maybe when she got hit with the bottle.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified
that
vomited
was-
blood.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside
Not
her
to
mouth.
mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You can check in there.
You
God, you really are into dead bodies.
You even checked in there! God, you are into dead bodies, you necrophiliac!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries. Mysteries turn me on.
Blood or anything, then what made her vomit?
Mysteries make me horny.
As a certain character will say in the latest game made from the Danganronpa creators. But if it... God damn it, you people are weird. But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction
Poison.
within her body. Most likely.
Copy?
Oh, some sort of
Copy.
reaction within her body, most likely.
British
Sakura
shit.
was poisoned.
Sakura was
Just like I said.
poisoned.
Poison?
Poisoned!
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived
That's
at.
right.
and so there
This is the
can be no
conclusion
mistake.
I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees.
Making me go all weak in the knees!
Just poisoned? It isn't possible.
Is it really so hard to believe?
That
Let me
is
explain
not
exactly how
wrong.
the culprit was able to poison her.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet.
Oh, he's out. He's outing himself.
Shut up and listen to Master!
How about you
shut the fuck up,
genocide bitch?
I don't want to, you piece of shit, jump bitch! But you're the only one talking.
The key
Shut
to
it!
unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab. up
Key
on the
to
fourth
unlocking
floor.
this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? And I could have found it all along.
Not in the rec room. Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment
You
were
never
barred
would
from the
have,
crime
since
scene.
you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
Well, yeah. Good point.
There's a
Well,
big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures
There's a
and
big
chemicals.
shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals.
And that's where I found this.
And that's where I found this.
Chem C9.
Is that the poison?
Is that poison?
It's
The
not an
poison.
especially
The
powerful
poison killed
but it'll still
Cusco.
kill you.
Cusco.
It is
Poison.
not an
Entire
especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
But the specific properties don't matter. What does
But the
matter
specific
is where I found
properties don't matter. What matters is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
Where'd you find it?
it. The shelf is divided up into three sections.
The shelf is divided up into
B,
three
and
sections:
C.
A, B, and C.
In section A, dietary supplements.
In
B,
section A,
reagents,
dietary
and in
supplements.
C,
In
a
B,
variety of lethal
reagents.
chemicals.
And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals. Just in case anyone wants to perform some schoolhouse war crimes.
I want to commit war crimes, and that's where the poison came from. Section C.
I want to make mustard
That's the
gas.
question.
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Bottle poison, Byakuya just showed up. I'm sorry you don't know what we got. It was on the same shelf as supplements. I'm positive. Section A.
Section A.
Poison was actually in section A, wasn't it?
Poison was actually in section.
But you just said
Huh?
that section
But
A was
you
for
just said
supplements or
section A
whatever.
was supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle
Strange,
of poison
isn't
mixed in with all
it?
those
Why would there be a
nutritional additives?
bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Oh, yeah, so why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I mean this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and Oh, wait.
Huh? Master!
Huh? Huh? Master!
We were so shocked to see what
Oh,
scene that we
no.
all could do is stand and watch. But it's as if the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya is as calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
That tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble!
Oh no! Master's in real trouble!
She didn't like that.
You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Have to drink some water. You can't and just swallow powder. It'll stick to your throat.
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him
Idiot!
spit it out!
He just swallowed poison. We need to make him spit it out.
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out.
The
What's so
certainly
high
makes me
quality
want
about
to
this
spit it
stuff?
out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Somebody switch the
Huh?
contents.
Huh?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Protein? Can I see that bottle for a second?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Oh, sure. Do whatever you like.
Ah, sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out the bit of contents with one finger. She touched her finger on her to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
It's protein powder.
Huh?
Correct. That wasn't poison in the
Correct.
bottle, but harmless protein
That wasn't
powder.
poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder.
Which
Still
makes
tastes
one
like
wonder.
shit. Which makes me wonder. Or makes one wonder.
The poison that should have been in that bottle.
The poison that should have been in that bottle. Where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that conversely, the poison must have been... Could it be?
The contents were switched.
Young man's gambit.
Ooh, that's a lot.
You're going to spell protein drink.
Alright.
The first letter is
R.
R.
T.
E. E.
Yeah, I was trying to hit E, it disappeared.
I already got that.
N.
N.
Yeah, I got
D.
it.
Ooh. D.
I.
N.
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 Now I understand.
There we go.
Let's go! Whoa, protein.
Enlightenment.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can.
Into the protein
If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Logical to assume the reverse.
Absolutely. The contents
Absolutely.
of each container were
The
switched.
contents of each container was switched.
So the protein was in the bottle of poison.
So the protein that was in the bottle of poison, and the poison. And so the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can.
Once you accept that, it becomes obvious.
Once
how
you
the
accept
culprit was able
that,
to
it
get
becomes
Sakura to
obvious how
drink
the
poison.
culprit was able to get to Sakura to drink the poison. Oh, get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the
All they
scene,
had to
and
do
she
was hand
happy
her
to
something
just
there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
See, something at the scene?
A protein drink.
I got it.
You're saying they gave her a protein
You're
drink, right?
saying they gave her a protein.
A protein drink which actually contained
A protein
deadly
drink
poison.
which actually contained deadly poison.
What?
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura.
That's all it took
Is
to
the
kill
true
Sakura.
cause of death.
That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre
You
saying
know,
that protein stuff was good
I
for
don't
all kinds of
remember
aches and
Ogre
pains.
saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
So maybe she took it to try
So
and help
maybe
with the
she
whole
took it
bleeding head wound
and
thing.
tried to help with the whole bleeding and head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison.
And I already know exactly who
And
swapped
I
the
already know
mixtures.
exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials.
Evidence
was left
revealing
in the
who
chem
placed
lab
the
for
who
anyone to
replaced the
see.
two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The evidence shows the switch up. It has to be. It must be what we found on the
The
shelf.
footprints of in the powder.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I got it.
The footprints were behind the front of the shelf.
Footprints left behind in front of the shelf.
That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
That's the evidence you're talking about.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely
I
no
visited the
footprints
chem
there
lab
at
this
that
morning and there were definitely no footprints there at that point.
They must have appeared around the time of the murder.
They must have
which
appeared
leaves
around the
no
time
doubt
of the
that they're
murder,
connected.
which leaves no doubt that they're connected.
What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A.
What's
where I
more,
found
the
bottle meant for
footprints
the poison.
were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison.
The culprit culprit must have gone to Section A.
The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem.
All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right
All we
now.
have to do is
Then we'll
check
see
everyone's footprints right now, and we'll see who.
It was me.
It was me. The footprints, they're mine. Hina? If you're gonna find out anyways, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
I'd rather you hear it straight from me.
Ogre's killer was...
And Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it! I killed Sakura!
I did it.
Just as I suspected.
Just as I suspected.
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers.
The footprints
There was
were
no
made by a
mistaking it.
pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it.
And the only people here who wear
The only
sneakers
people
are...
here who wear
after they
sneakers
were
are...
switched. So she accidentally poisoned Sakura, is what I'm thinking. She accidentally poisoned Sakura.
Because how the only people wearing sneakers in here are...
Makoto and Hina.
Yeah. Me and I know it's the same name, so I just want to make sure. Me and Hina are the only ones. So so Byakuya, that explains why you.
These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours?
No.
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto...
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Just Hina!
Plus, Hina's been acting strange again.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
This whole time, you've been focused on pinning
This
the
whole
crime on
time, you've been
someone
focused
else,
on
haven't
pinning
you?
the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just the two of them were so close.
It's just the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way.
Because they were so close. Sakura
Because
didn't
they were
think
so
twice about
close,
it when Hina
Sakura
handed
didn't
her the
think
concoction.
twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
Hina used that trust to kill her.
Hina used that trust to kill her.
She deceived the victim, and she tried to
She
deceive all
deceived the
of us.
victim, and she tried to deceive all of us.
I have to say, Hina, coming
I
from
have to
you,
say, Hina,
this was a
coming from
particularly
you,
nasty little scheme.
this was a particularly nasty little scheme. I can't help but be proud.
Hina, is this true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that? I found her in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her some of the protein drink, but when I get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
When I went to get the powder.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you
Now's
thought,
my
right?
chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right?
That's when you switched out the protein powder.
That's when
and
you
that's
switched
when you
out the
gave her
protein
poison
powder,
mix.
and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then...
And hold it.
Hold it! Hold it!
I'm not convinced.
I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
You still don't get it, do you?
You
The
still
game we're
don't
playing here
get
isn't
it,
so
do
kind.
you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the
Honeyed
opponent,
words like
defeating
friendship
them.
don't matter. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
Not a person alive would sacrifice
Not a person
themselves for
alive would
In the
sacrifice
end, we're all
themselves
in it
for another.
ourselves.
In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura.
Just like how
to
this
save
girl
herself.
sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You want to
You
get
say
your
that,
shit
but I'm
kicked
still
in.
not convinced.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
Damn.
How many times do you plan to repeat
Oh,
yourself?
how many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying
Don't
it
misunderstand
because of some
me.
misguided
I'm not
sentimentalism.
saying it's because of some misguided sentimentalism.
There's
Sentimentalism.
still that one unsolved
Sentimentalism.
mystery, and I'm not convinced.
But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Talking about the locked room, Hina. If you really
Hina,
are the killer, explain
If you really are the
How did you
killer,
create that
explain
locked
it.
room?
How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter just because I'm guilty and it means I have to tell you everything!
Matter. No, it doesn't.
No, it
The fact
doesn't.
that you won't
But
tell
the
us
fact that you
concerns
won't
me.
tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not. Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually
Surely
kill
you're
her?
not. Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
He didn't
And if I
mean
do?
to yet.
And if I do,
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures.
Impossible.
She's the culprit.
She
There's
switched
no
out
way
the
you can doubt
mixtures.
this.
She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even knowing the fact that I don't want to believe it. It just doesn't fit.
I don't want to believe it.
What doesn't fit?
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's so obvious. Too easy.
Obvious.
He's right. It makes it look
He's
like you
right.
wanted people to suspect
it makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I was just nervous, so I didn't notice another footprint.
Nervous.
you. You didn't notice?
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
That's just how it was.
Listen, Hina. Could you go into
Listen,
a bit more
Hina.
detail?
Could you go into a bit more detail?
Tell us more about when you switched the poison.
Tell us
in the
more
protein.
about when you switch the poison with the protein.
How come? How come? That doesn't matter. Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Hina,
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina's the culprit.
There's nobody else to suspect.
There's nobody else
could
to
have possibly
suspect.
done it.
Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you
Go
arrived
ahead,
at the chem
Hina.
lab.
Start from the moment you arrived in the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
Anyway, I went to section C.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that
And
part
that
of the
is
shelf?
when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf.
Yeah, when I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
When I opened the box.
I see. Okay then, go
I
on.
see. Okay then, go on.
So I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein kit and I had the poison and left the room, but I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. Because of that, everything I did got found out, and that's it. That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison, then you moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct? Yeah, but that's true. Isn't that a little strange?
It would have been a trail.
Wait.
Can you explain that series of events one more time?
one more time.
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
I'm not a Big Mac. I'm a Whopper.
Whopper, 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 whopper. Your little shit are going to
How
shit.
long until you're satisfied?
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Until we figure it out! Until I uncover the full truth of this case!
He just wants to be a dickhead.
Okay. The bullet you're going to need is footprints in the powder.
Right.
And you're going to counter. I moved from section C to section A.
Right.
And Hina is going to be the one who says it.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Cause that doesn't add up.
Okay, and then?
No, it doesn't. There's
Oh shit!
because if
Missed it!
Damn it, Jade!
And that's where I switched the powders.
Balls.
Once I was done, I put the bottle.
I'm going to eat your balls!
I feel like there should have been a different button for absorb.
How much longer must we tolerate?
Consume! Consume! Alright.
There we
Prepare to
go.
slow down.
shoot,
Break! You said you went to get a poison from section C, and that's why you spilled the powder, right? Yeah, what about it? And after seeing that, you moved from section C to section A to get the protein.
well, there's no
But the-
footprints going from C to A.
Yeah, but the footprints of the scene were not moving to section C to section A. That contradicts what you said.
That contradicts what you
There is a clear contradiction in your statement.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction.
You are
Does
incorrect.
disguise her movements?
Then maybe she moved some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements.
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
That can't be it.
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice and left a footprint. Ah!
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
What the Hina? What's the meaning of this?
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple.
You lied to us, plain and simple.
If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab
If
are
you
obvious.
looked at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious.
you okay?
Powder had already been spilled when you came in.
I'm just
And you
smoking.
went straight
Okay.
to section A.
Don't go dying on me.
If I die, it's gonna be with dignity. Not
Yeah.
smoking.
Yeah, you'll die with
Yeah.
you'll die with Snoop Dogg saying "smoke weed every day" on your grave.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I mean,
I
that'll
did
be
that,
enough
or
way to go
my
out.
father did it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. His P-Stone's GoFundMe is still up and running. If any of you want to donate, right? There's no
Yeah,
concurrent viewers,
yeah, it
but
is.
It ain't stopping until we fully fund that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think this is still you, Sin.
Oh, whoopsie.
That's right.
My bad.
That's right.
The powder had already spilled when you came in, and you went straight to section A.
So you never went to section C.
So you
Whatever
never
you
went
did
to
there,
section
it only
C.
involved section
Whatever
A.
you did there, it only involved section A.
So she, like I said, she accidentally poisoned her.
But well, you see.
What the?
What the?
What the?
Oh, this is a new expression from him.
Hell, what's going on here?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
The footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like
Before
to
I
submit some
explain
new
that part,
evidence.
I'd like to submit some new, conclusive evidence.
New evidence? Impossible. There can't
New evidence. Impossible. There can't be.
I like to see you
Only
squirm.
gets worse.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it
Are
to
you
me.
sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did.
Did?
The bottle.
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
I'm amazed you of all people would miss such a vital
Amazed
clue.
you of all
A truly
people would
grave
miss such
oversight.
a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Ho ho.
Oh, he's finally dead.
Just say it already. What is it you think you found?
Just say it already. What is it you think you found?
I found this.
I found this.
A piece of glass?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle.
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle.
And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the
And
powder.
the hidden clue was exposed thanks to you ingesting that powder.
I couldn't
Oh.
have solved the mystery without you.
I
So,
couldn't have
thank you
solved
for
the
that.
mystery without you, so thank you for that.
But what is it?
But what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize?
Oh,
Well then.
you still don't realize? Well then.
Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Me?
Huh? Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain
Fine.
the meaning of that shard
If you
of
really
glass.
do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Sorry, like Luke Glass Kyoko found the bottle of poison. I think I remember now. I broke something this shade of blue.
Rec room window.
Yeah. Makes the most sense to me.
I got it!
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
Part of the window from the rec room.
The window?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
So I think that.
You're right. It must be.
You're right.
Of
It
course,
must
that
be.
leads to another
Of course, that leads to another question.
How
How?
did a shard of glass from the window?
How
get
did
inside
the
this
shard of
bottle
glass
poison?
from the window get inside the bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us, where was the bottle where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke into the rec room window? According to what Hina told us.
Section A shelf.
Right. The bottle of poison that was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That's what what you said, right, Hina? Oh. And yet somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Glass from the rec room window.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
And everything Hina told us was a lie!
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
Explain the presence of that glass.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to
And
the
then
shelf
once
in
the
the chem lab.
room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
Meanwhile, the protein can we found.
Meanwhile,
at
the
crime scene was
protein
planted
can-
there.
The protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there.
That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words,
And
after
had to be
Sakura died.
after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait. Hold. Oh wait, sorry, that's you.
Hold on. You're moving too fast.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Oh.
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have
I'll
been in
grant
the
you,
rec
the
room when it was
bottle of
locked.
poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked.
But how can you say the protein can was put
But
there
how can you
after
say the
room was
protein
unlocked?
can was put there after the room was unlocked?
We already know she was given the protein can.
We
with the
already
poison
know she was
inside,
given the
right?
protein can with the poison inside, right?
If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that.
You're right. We do need to explain that.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here. Ow. Huh?
Elbow.
It has to do with the protein can.
It has to do with the protein can.
After Sakura's body was discovered,
After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move or trip over anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded
What are you
question?
talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
not at all. Just answer to the best of your
Not at
ability.
all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Well, no. Not that I remember.
Yeah, me neither.
yeah, me either. Not me.
Not me.
Same here.
Same here.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, me.
Okay then, that settles it.
Okay then, that settles it.
That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene.
Proves that the
after room was opened.
protein can found its way into the murder scene. To the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
Oh, come on. How can you say that?
How can you know what I don't know?
How can you know what I don't know?
Because he needs some humbling. The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened.
Now you're going to counter what Byakuya says. And it'll
When
be
it comes
with
to
the
that
bullet
protein can,
empty protein drink.
there's
I
not a
think I
doubt
know
in
where this is
my
going
mind.
and I don't like it.
Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
Byakuya will say the rec room was unlocked.
Someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to. Before the wreck. No, it's wrong.
Sure.
You remember how there was a broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Glass scattered all around the room.
Of course. It came from the window you broke
Of
to get
course.
in. What
Came
about
from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can.
Weren't just scattered.
We also found pieces underneath the protein can.
what?
What?
And this proves
Oh, that's
it.
a new sprite.
This proves
It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
after we got into the room.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, you fuck.
That's your
I see. So that's your explanation.
Kyoko. Earlier, when you asked
Kyoko.
if anyone had moved the can
Earlier,
or
when you
tripped
asked
over
if everyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top
If
of
that
the glass.
were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So if you asked anyone about it to eliminate the possibility right out of the gate,
That possibility.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it?
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it?
As long as it was a locked room, it
As
only
long
contained the
as
bottle
it
of
wa-
poison,
As
and
a
not
locked
the
room,
protein can.
and it had only contained the bottle of poison and not the protein can.
But once the room was opened up, they were
But
switched.
once the room was
As a
opened up,
result,
they were switched, and as a result,
the protein can wound up in the rec room.
the protein
and
can
the bottle of poison returned
wound
to the
up
chem
in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison?
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison?
I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking
I
it.
thought
because
we
of
all
the
agreed she
protein
was
can.
tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
She drank precisely. She was alone in a locked room.
Precisely.
All she had was
She
the
was
poison.
alone in the locker
What other
room.
possibility
All
is
she
there?
had was the poison. And what other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it, knowing
You're
what it
saying
was?
she drank it, knowing what it was.
Seems like I was right.
Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Such a ridiculous fiction is.
Exactly what happened.
Exactly what happened.
Oh
Then
no.
tell us already.
Then tell us already.
Sorry. Please,
Uh,
tell us.
Sorry. Please tell us.
Oh wow.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing.
We need to establish who exactly got
We
the
need to
poison from the
establish
chem
who
lab
exactly
and took it
got
to the
in,
rec room.
got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to
It was
Ogre.
Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
What do you think,
The one who got the poison from our chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been...
Sakura?
Yeah, because she's got the powder on her foot, on her shoe. I think it was Sakura herself.
It was Sakura.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
So Sakura, who was apparently was murdered, just poisoned herself?
What are you talking about? There's no way!
What are you talking about?
On the
Prepare for
contrary,
another bullet time
we know
battle.
For a fact she went
No
to the
fun.
chem lab,
On-
right to the section full of
On the
poison.
contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab right to the section and full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why would you lie like that? No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it.
Be ready.
Alright.
The bullet you'll need to finish her off is yellow powder.
You're a liar!
But keep on doing what you're doing.
Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate
Fire!
you! You're a liar! What are you saying?
Shit.
Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it!
Oh
Stop
no.
talking!
Final strike!
I don't like you.
Okay, yellow
Do
powder.
you have any kind of proof,
You got it.
Sakura?
Fire!
I think it was the only option, honestly.
This should prove it.
Hina, do you know that Sakura's foot... Did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it? It did? It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf into the chem lab.
Powder that had been spilled by the shelf. That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found in Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
What else?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing in Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been staying right where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. Ah!
The powder by the shelf.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of us have wound up on her inset. Is there any problem with my thinking?
Is there any problem with my...
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C
But
in the
why
first
did
place?
Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place?
The only explanation is that she was looking for
The
poison.
only explanation
After
is
all,
that she
that's
was
all that
looking
section
for
contained.
poison after all. That's all that section contained.
No!
No, it was me. The poison. Because I killed her. No, you didn't kill her. The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison, the unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it.
Sakura Ogami killed Sakura Ogami.
Yeah.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura?
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. Ah!
What?
The killer was Sakura?
The killer was Sakura?
So you're saying it was suicide?
So you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it anymore. More than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. When you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went to get the poison, she barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All that she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room. Because of course,
Sakura wanted to create the locked room.
the locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
Room mystery was created.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could
I'm
stop
sure
her
she
from doing
locked
what
herself
did.
in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did.
She sat there, drank the poison.
She
and
sat
breathed
there,
her last breath.
drank the poison, and breathed her last breath.
And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room.
Empty
until we came and
bottle
opened
of
it.
poison rolled over the ground until we came in and opened it.
At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out
At
of the
that
room.
point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it to the room.
And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
And that was you, wasn't it, Tina?
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door.
When we found the body, you stayed right there near the door.
Because you already knew Sakura was
Because
dead.
you already knew Sakura was dead.
And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the
Because
doorway.
because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right?
That's when you picked up the bottle, right?
I was too shocked to notice anything. And Kyoko was busy
I
checking the bottle.
Oh. Shade, that's you.
Oh, sorry. I was too shocked to notice anything. Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the
more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to get them. I have to go get the others. On shaking legs, Hina left the room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else.
You said you were going to get everyone else.
But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and
But
switch
your
out the
real
containers,
intention
wasn't
was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it?
Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section
Once
where
you were at the
protein
chem
powder
lab,
was
you
kept.
headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept.
There, You took the powder and poured it into the
Then
bottle
you
of
took the
poison you
powder
grabbed from
and
the
poured
rec
it into the bottle of poison that you grabbed into the rec room, from the rec room.
room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can.
When you left the lab, all you had was an empty protein can.
Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
Thinking about it like that, footprints make sense. The footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together, and once you were back in the rec room... I got everyone!
Ogre.
Oh, so she was dead. So she's dead, huh?
Sakura's been killed. I see.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed a can on the ground.
Focused on Sakura.
Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know would have never left side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide.
No, Sakura committed suicide.
In order to hide this fact,
In order to hide the fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
As long as you could disguise the truth.
As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we were blamed for her death.
That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious
That's why
evidence,
you didn't
right?
bother to get rid of such an obvious piece of evidence, right?
The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison.
The footprints in the
vital
powder,
pieces of evidence. And yet,
and the bottle of poison, vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us?
You're
to
saying
make it look
Hina
like she killed
consciously
Sakura?
deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! I did! That's enough, Hina. It's over. It's not! Then it's over! It is! Actually,
It is.
no, you're right. We have to end this properly.
We have to end this.
Closing arguments. Okay.
Okay, I'm sensing this one's Byakuya finding it because all the three of them.
Yep, Byakuya's smirking face. Next one is, Kyoko going in locker. Nope, not that one. The one where she's... No, go back.
This one?
It's the one high...
Did I get it?
Nope. I think there's one more.
Doesn't seem to be. Is that one? There's this one?
That one, there's that one picture.
Yeah, I think we got it.
Okay, try... Okay. Hold on. I think... Let me look over... Okay, Actually, go back, put that one in the one she had in the locker.
This one?
The other... Yeah, the other locker one, maybe. Hold on, I gotta make sure I'm looking over the right stuff. Okay, no, I'm wrong. Go back to that one.
This one?
Yep, it's the one. It was the other one.
Alright. Let's see.
Okay, so next.
Okay, I think it's this one because I see the knight in there.
Yep, and then the other one is he wrote Toko's name in there.
Right. This one. That makes sense.
He ran away. Yep, now it makes sense. We're getting somewhere. Then it's the...
Okay, this one.
Yes. Damn it. Hold on. Where are you at right now? Okay.
Guessing it's this one. Okay, that seems to be everything. Okay, that looks accurate.
Okay. Okay, yep, I think we got it.
The killer is you.
Alrighty.
The case began when Sakura asked for a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
Sakura asked a number of people to...
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya.
Those people were Hiro.
But one of them had headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to her right was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was trying to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a diary message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko, by writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing, so as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with the others. But in the rush, she had made one little mistake. She put the magazine upside down. So, and after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping from Sakura's head and fainted. Because her personality switched back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she freaked out.
And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her.
Are you okay, P-Stoned?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm just watching a video.
Okay, I thought I heard someone. I was afraid it was someone like your dad.
No, I'm just watching a video.
Okay. And like Hiro, she grabbed another.
People playing Smash the Pass with Terraria Calamity bosses.
Oh dear. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there are 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura was already dead at that time, she said about disposing of the evidence. Spin! She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was a poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned to the rec room into a locked room scenario and then drank the deadly medicine. And there she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened, knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched a bottle of poison from up the ground. And while nobody was going to replace it with an empty protein can, they did all this specifically to place it on the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort.
Was you, Hina.
Was you, Hina.
That's the
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura, it's your own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact, isn't that right?
That's what happened?
That's what happened?
But, Makoto, how did you...
But Makoto, how did you...
How did you manage to...
How did you manage to...
How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
How are you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Oh, well, I mean,
you still haven't realized?
You still haven't realized.
We don't all act according to calculations
We
and
don't
cost-benefit
act
diagrams.
all according to
That's what makes us so
calculations
complicated.
and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated.
That's what you don't understand. And
That's what
why
you
couldn't
don't
solve this
understand,
case.
and that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Yeah.
See, didn't I tell you?
See? Didn't I tell you?
When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll
When
always
you
come back
dismiss
to bite
other
you in the
people's
end.
feelings, it's always going to come back to bite you in the end.
I mean, he didn't die, but at least he got ate some humble pie. Final result. Money! Okay, I think we all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet!
Already? Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? Ugh, I keep feeling my energy drain out of me. Well, whatever, you don't really have a choice anyways. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, whoever chosen doesn't blackened. You make the right choice at the dreadfully wrong one. Oh, we know where this is going. Just do it already.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get a bullet time battle with Byakuya.
I thought Byakuya was gonna die.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. That's kind of boring, not gonna lie. Okay, we're done here.
My entire...
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
Yeah, it's Sakura. It's Sakura on 65.
And yet you... Why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died there.
Because...
You bitch!
That's exactly what I wanted! What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because you pushed her into a corner! You all killed her. So that's why. I couldn't let her be the only one that died!
Should have been the one to die. What?
You don't mean... We're going to take all of us with you?
We have to atone for our sins, because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
What?
We're serious. This!
You still don't understand, and let me explain. You don't realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died. Look at this. Okay, I guess this is you. This is you, Sin.
Such brutality has made me desperate. instead of waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
That's... I found at the ground for the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jacket attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine.
I don't care if I suffered for this. It's my fault after all. But you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You're trying to protect me because of me.
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt!
Sakura!
Because of you. My friends to kill each other. This is all responsibility.
Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. She asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is?
Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all get up on you at once, even if you...
Hina.
Please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Friends.
Sakura... She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She surrendered all of us, and yet...
Why?
You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable!
No. It was all a misunderstanding.
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding! She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say! Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her! Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what a suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's how far you pushed her! Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came.
Wait, right here, I'll help you!
Hina.
Hina. I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm able to meet you.
What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
I have a favor to ask.
A favor?
Some protein.
Some protein. But I ask you to...
Yeah, I gotta just hang on, I'll be right back! That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the camp not to get the protein she asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder, and that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. By that time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura! Let me in! Please! Open the door!
Please.
Why? Why? Why does she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like every other person. If she got cut, she bled, someone hurt her, she felt it. That weakness, that's normal. And yet, you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffer for it. And you that just added to the weight she had to carry. I didn't even realize it. You know, we killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner, and we murdered her. People like us shouldn't be allowed to live.
And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial.
Sakura died hating all of us. I want to free her of her regrets, but even I got found out in the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I can never erase her after this. I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver town tearjerker, but it's just taking too long! I'm about to fall asleep over here! I mean, do you really think I have any idea what Sakura's actually thinking when she died? What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on her suicide note meant... Of course I know what you was thinking! This hurt me! Well, what I'm really trying to say is... Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this? Oh, you bastard!
What is...
Isn't it obvious? A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But you know already? Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby. You? This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room. What? Then? You lied to me? Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit. I can't help if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. She didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones checking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factory in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's your problem? This is all part of the protection process. Okay, and scene! Cut!
You... fucking... So then, what did she write in her real note?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read and use my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice. But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came with the idea of leaving a note where you kill yourself in the first place? Isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of the story. The truth at last in darkness gives me the willies.
But you get on with it, please.
Okay, she sounds about buzzkill. Alright, here we go.
My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
Damn it, I was thinking he was gonna mimic Sakura's voice.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
Let me do this.
Alright.
Because technically now he's trying to mimic Sakura's voice now. As you know, I've been given information to the one and who's imprisoned you here. It was the first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took
control
of my family's
the mastermind
and demanded I
become
become
Joe.
their tool.
Become a tool.
Are you guys still? How are you guys still there? It's a really specific
Joe, but for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life,
I couldn't let it be destroyed under watch. So even if it meant my own life, I kept it.
That's how I saw things.
That's how I saw things. That was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving it to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less
What was meant.
than murder.
And what the mastermind wanted me, he was nothing less of than murder. Probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But neither the mastermind nor what I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told us to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you,
As I lived with all of you, lived here with all of
as I
you,
lived here with Hina,
as I lived here with Hina,
my resolve began to weaken.
resolve began to weaken. Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive.
Hey Ahmed, what did we miss? We found out that Sakura, we were right, Sakura was the one who offed herself. And right now we're reading a real suicide note that she left behind. And then Monokuma was a bastard and left a fake one. There's a bunch of, yeah, that's a bunch of other stuff as well.
I saw the weakness in my own heart. The mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. Than anything.
I cannot betray those who would call me
I
their
cannot
friend.
betray who would call me their friend. That's how I came to feel.
So that's why Sakura.
I've made a decision.
Made my decision.
I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise,
Retreat.
no longer regret.
No regret.
I've made my decision.
Decision.
I'm going to resist you.
I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal a secret which made everyone else hate her. Your decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? I made it oxymoron. Was that moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All
Of course,
this is because of my
I
own
understand
weakness.
if you all hate me. All of this because of my own weakness. I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you.
This is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind. But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me.
Which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
Which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
brought suspicion. Disharmony. I knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I'm still responsible for that as well. I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. It will do what I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is...
The one I'm going to kill is...
myself.
Myself. If I kill someone, then someone will be me. Dojo will be safe. And above anything, and above else, none of you will have to kill anyone.
Gesundheit.
When I die, the source of conflict among all of you dies with me. But I to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing
If
my
it can
own
save
life
you,
could have no greater meaning.
then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning.
Whatever you think of me, please
Whatever
know
you
that
think
you
of
are
me,
all my most treasured
please
friends.
know that you're all my most treasured friends. I've never had people like you in my life.
And Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us. She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us.
Correct.
Oh, she did it. She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize
Hina.
to you especially.
I want to apologize to you especially. The reason I didn't tell you all of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry. But please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This path that I have chosen, this is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant. but I have to leave the rest to you. Please, talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive. But I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show through my actions, not words. Hopefully, they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only
I never
my
saw
friend,
you as my enemy.
who I wanted to help as
You
much
were
as
the
possible.
only one You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible.
Hina, whatever it
Hina,
takes, survive.
whatever it takes.
Survive along with everyone
Survive.
else.
Survive along everyone else.
No matter what, just
No
survive.
matter what. Just survive.
I don't understand how she felt. Not at all. And then we were close, but still. But in the end, all the meddling was like totally pointless. She died, so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you all almost ended up doing it anyways. Thanks to you, death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of a stupid meddling that arrested you nearly bit the big one. She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead. She deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean the next victim? Nobody here blames anyone. First of all, you were in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste. Because she made us remember we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well,
I don't blame her. Can't blame her. And nobody blame Hina either.
Whether or not that was a spy never really mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you. Nobody else. What the heck? That's not how it's supposed to go.
But anyways, are you sure about that? This Kelly game is a competition between all of you. Remember,
Your enemy is each other. Shut up.
He's absolutely
Shut up,
right about
prickhead.
that.
lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you?
This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game.
What?
Which is why I am bowing out of the game.
Huh?
Naturally.
What?
Sakura and Hina are both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear to others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement.
Okay, so fuck you still.
Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What's going on here?
Now I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear now.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment on the one who thinks they can control me.
Byakuya, does this mean?
Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking.
Whatever Master goes, wherever Master goes, I go. And if the Mastermind turns out to be a guy, I
Maybe I can catch on fire.
Everyone!
Hey,
Well, now can you say Sakura's death had no meaning?
How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having a fun time!
What the heck?
The fun time?
Anyways, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabbing. Get back on track! It's the moment I've been waiting for! Punishment time!
Wait, what? Wait, but Sakura... Sakura's technically the killer, right? And she's dead!
You're not going to. Is it me? Oh heavens no, just because I'm not gonna stay doesn't mean I can just summon whoever old student I want. Did I tell you? I'm very particular about the best times one rule. But it's the most time for very much special punishment. It'd be a shame to let it go to waste. And the most special punishment, I prepared a special guest. Special guest? Let's give it everyone over. Let's give it everything we've got. This is punishment time!
Oh no!
What?
He found it!
No!
He found him!
Oh.
He found our fanboy Peter!
Oh no.
No! That fucking bear!
Every time it's been a character you voiced, man, that died. This time it's
Son of a bitch.
Fuck you, Monokuma.
The feeling the curse would get me, but I thought it would be Byakuya! No!
Oh, and I hate that he's got wearing a Mega Man reference on his head.
Oh shit, you're right.
Oh, and fuck you, you narcissist.
You fucking asshole.
You.
Oh no! You suck, man. You turned him into a Megalook of Joe.
Oh, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grab a plate of chicken. After all, they say for a person I go grab, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, boiled, give me a break. The scarlet, the snow, the succulent, grilled is where it's at.
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but... When I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true.
And music, yeah, the music during the death scene.
So, it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
It's for the sake of everyone else. I won't be afraid.
Alter Ego's words raised my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over and bubbled through my body, quickly overflowing, shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend! How dare you kill him!
What's the matter?
Huh? You referred to the laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? What's with the basketball? Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend! And you killed him! Is that what you call animism? Where soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
Oh, you finally noticed him.
Finally? No, I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I know you were all using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was going to play out from the What?
What are you thinking?
You knew and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge.
Well, I mean, the data laptop, it was, I guess you can call it a gift from me to you. Or maybe more likely a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult. So, of course, I didn't care if you got access to that, but sneaking into the network was just too personal! So we had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed.
Yeah, the punishment time, he made me feel a billion times better! Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower.
No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everyone who's died so far, the test each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this!
Holy moly, you're super mad! Like, this unreasonably upset! Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, before all that, I need to read the postscript.
What now? The stream has already gone long enough. We were supposed to end it early because of the jury duty, but it's probably the longest we've had.
This is on you.
The juice. The juice. It is too much.
Baby, buddy, this was on you. I would have been okay with a short cliffhanger, but dang.
But that was what? It was too early. Way too early. Like an hour. It's like only an hour passed.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left on Sakura's note.
I know.
This is quite a delicious detour.
Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly.
The dulcet tones.
Alright, I think this is Yusin. This is Sakura.
One thing, Hina, there's something I'd like to tell you, the others. Hopefully, it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school.
What? A clue?
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here.
Oops, sorry.
Which is... the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is...
Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another one, we were very heap dip in smaller territory. Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is to miss for today.
What? You can't. You can't. And the most important thing.
It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad that you don't even fucking know, huh? That's the whole point, stupid! It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve! Fight for the Sakura's note. Like I never let any of you greaseballs have it! But... sucks for you, loser! Wait, what's this?
What is it? What is it now?
This one last night in a note.
And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to lay down and die. I will fight you back, you bastard! What? And that's seriously it.
Oh, wow, what a stubborn loser, huh?
She won't lay down and die? She'll fight you?
Well, whatever. Who cares about what some dumb musclehead has to say? Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should get some rest, and maybe take some time to really consider how you approach the school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really come free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long. Think hard.
Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was all that about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
There's a bomb in you. What did you do? What did you do to my body?
What?
Who? Hey.
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean...
They took your virginity.
Did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? Okay, then that would just make pedophilia depending on the age of the mastermind. And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off. Then the bomb explodes? I've seen that like the movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No! I feel awful just thinking about it! I can't afford knowledge loss like this!
It's most likely a bomb. So, the class trial's over, and Monokuma's gone.
But...
So, what do we do now?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up?
Oh yeah. Okay, let's get out of here.
But I am... I must still feel responsible.
Dial back that ego a bit, girl. What kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost that kind of challenge.
What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured out everything.
Stop talking.
Shut up!
Not gonna.
Serious,
I'm
I'm
gonna
sorry.
make sure I rub it in your face.
How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Okay, I see what you mean then.
Sorry.
I'll try.
Wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, no,
Uh-oh.
No. No, 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 no. I cannot the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here! Why do you ever go for sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
That's right, I called you sleazeball, because you are! Sleazeball!
I am an age at least! Apparently you still have a death wish.
Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
Oh, she got you good, dumbass. Stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want to abuse, give and take.
I guess it's not easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. So, Sakura's class trial came to an end and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck upon us.
Ding dong, ding bong. Fuck your life.
Alright, gotta sleep, bitches. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. This asshole has jury duty in the morning.
Another thing, you're ugly.
Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it down to sleep. I can remember last time I fell into such a deep sleep, but the night wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Wake up.
Sleep.
Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me along from a deep slumber to a hazy half consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Kyoko?
Yes.
Is she in his room?
Yes, it's me.
Kyoko?
I said yes.
I decided I'm going to do it. I said yes.
So Kyoko's here. Wait, what?
What?
In a flash, I was wide awake.
going
What
to
are you doing here?
I'm going to do you in your sleep. I'm here to wake you up.
Oh, I see. Wait, but my door!
It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless.
It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey.
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that. Every time you're surprised.
What time is it?
Seriously. You're a cliche. 3 o'clock in the morning, of course.
It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Okay, that does it. We're saving. Because it's good God.
Well then.
Yeah, that was certainly a wild ride. Nearly 4 hours.
Yeah, it's almost 10:50 for me.
I did not expect to get that emotional with my Toad voice.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
Seriously, Sakura is the person who has the most heart of gold out of everyone.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought it was Byakuya that was going to die. Like, with how he was faltering, I was preparing to go just completely snapped British mode.
Maybe you'll get that chance.
But I guess not.
I just don't get how I figured it out already. Oh, she killed herself.
Yeah, I figured it out too. In the last stream.
I figured it out way too damn quickly.
Yeah.
I actually knew before you guys. Yeah. Given that I went through this game once before. But the next chapter is going to be fuzzy for me.
2 more chapters left. Good God, this might be the longest stream series we've had. Maybe even outlasting Metopia.
I mean, hey, at least it's content.
Yeah, but I will be happy to move on to something else once this is done. You know.
Hey, maybe, if you want, we can do a monster road trip, and we'll experience the end of the road trip together.
I already experienced that. Good Lord.
Is it tearjerker worthy?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh dear.
Anyways, anyways, we should all get to rest. Thank you all for watching. Sorry for keeping you all here a while, and we'll see you all next time. We'll figure out why we're woken up, and we'll get to chapter 5.